Geek Out! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Geek Out Championship Wrestling, the only wrestling podcast with the balls to do an episode on a pay-per-view-ly basis. We talk about wrestling every time a WWE pay-per-view comes around. I am your host with the most, Mr. Chris Nolan, and across the ring from me, my co-host with the co-most, Mr. Timmy C. How are you, sir?
I'm good, buddy. That was a Freudian slip there.
Yeah, I almost called myself the co-host.
I caught it.
I mean, we all know that you do more leg work. I'm just the Paul Heyman.
You're the arms.
Yeah.
10-4.
Yeah, I'm the hands. And you can get them whenever you want.
Happy Rusev Day.
Happy Rusev Day to you, sir.
See? And we started off right. That's how we got to start.
There we go. This episode's going to be a good one.
Great one. So we got Helena Cell.
We do. Helena Cell.
Yes.
A
very beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm. The song Helena, whatever it is, by the My Chemical Romances. It's about her.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No,
I think it's different.
What about the Misfits version? Or not the version? It's a different song altogether. But they have a song called Helena as well.
Yeah, I think this is completely different.
It's almost like it's a phrase that I just say as Helena.
If you think that's what it is, then this pay-per-view will blow your mind.
Yeah, there is a cell.
Right.
And it is hell. Have you seen the poster, by the way?
Yes. And
speaking of hell,
yes.
It is awful.
Terrible. Just awful. Yes. Almost as bad as Bremode's entrance song.
Bremode!
Exactly.
Great wrestler. Hell of a suicide dive.
We'll talk about that.
She puts the suicide in suicide dive.
All right, so let's get a kick started.
Yeah, what do we got?
The kickoff show.
Yeah.
I haven't seen too much
buzz.
Thank you. Too much advertising.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I can't really talk about.
Now you know
much.
how it feels to be me. just nothing.
I know. You gave me the blank stare that I give you back.
Yeah.
And if you were here watching us, it would be that blank stare.
Yeah. Apollo.
I was just giving the blank stare.
Yeah.
All right. So let's just start with what we know. And then, when we do our recap show, we can talk about the kickoff stuff.
Yeah, okay.
If that's fine
that
with
works.
you.
Yeah. Literally, I have no idea what's going to be on the kickoff show. Maybe a 205 match.
Right. Yeah, that's possible.
Cedric have anyone to defend against?
But I do know that I don't think there's a Finn match. I don't think there's a Shinsuke match.
No.
Asuka, I know that she's been, kind of tied to Let It Glow.
Yeah.
So maybe they do something.
Yeah, there might be a tag match there.
Especially as we get closer to the all-women's pay-per-view, I think.
It feels like they're starting to tease a women's tag division. A lot more teams of women.
I'd be okay with that, but I don't know if you've seen much of the Asuka character. I don't know if I'm a big fan of it, but anyway, kind of ditzy.
Yeah.
And Kevin Owens, he doesn't have a match per se, but he definitely will make his way in.
Oddly enough, due to time constraints and my cable being kind of weird, specifically with the USA Network, like I can't record a show properly for some reason. Or more specifically, I can't record Raw or SmackDown properly.
You need to get out of here.
Yeah. Well, so I have a Hulu subscription, so I just whatever, I'll watch it the next day. I've been watching the Hulu cut of Raw for the past month. I have not seen Kevin Owens since he quit, but I was listening to a couple of my chat show, wrestling podcasts that I listen to, and they keep talking about Kevin Owens teaming or fighting against or whatever with Bobby Lashley, and I was like, what? Where is this? It's part of the hour that they cut out of Raw.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I'm kind of glad that they cut that out, even though I love Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens,
what has he been doing?
He's getting closer back to that badass Kevin Owens mode.
Okay, that's good.
Right. And there is rumors that he'll be aligned to Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
That Paul Heyman will be part of that. So I like the trend of what Kevin Owens, they're giving him the microphone again. He's coming off as a badass.
Yeah.
So I'm all about it.
It's a shame they've been cutting it out of the Hulu.
Yes.
So is he fighting, or has he fought with Bobby Lashley? What's this that I just heard about him and Bobby Lashley?
He's part of the faction that's kind of taking over trying to take over Raw and not giving a fuck about it.
And not on Hulu.
Right.
All I've seen of him is he was involved in the pull apart, like 2 weeks ago, was it?
Right.
With the Shield and Braun.
Right.
And friends.
Yes. Oh, and friends. Yay.
Friendship.
So, without further ado,
yeah.
Let's since we started with Rusev Day.
Yeah.
Let's start with their match.
Yeah.
It's a tag team for SmackDown.
Yeah.
The New Day, surprisingly enough, won the tag titles.
Yeah.
After our last
That's
time
right.
we
Yeah.
talked,
Yeah.
right?
As an update for anyone who doesn't watch the weekly show and only listens to our podcast,
the three people that rely on our podcast. Breaking news.
Yeah. You, me, and maybe Brian.
and they're still making pancakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
they won the titles at the 50-50 booking rematch.
Right.
On the Tuesday following last pay-per-view.
That's correct.
So like the day after we recorded our last episode.
Right. And it turns out that one of the Bludgeon Brothers impressively fought and wrestled both nights with a torn pectoral or torn bicep?
It sounded shoulder related to me, so it could have been either of those.
Yeah, I was for those of you listening, I was pointing to what I thought was my bicep or pectoral.
Yeah. It was basically he was pointing at his armpit.
Yeah. Hey, you bite your tongue. I have a very strong armpit.
Odor.
Hey, dagger. It's a good thing I'm on the other side of the ring here.
Yeah.
So, Rusev Day.
Yes.
So we got Rusev and Aiden English.
Yes. I was very surprised that they won the qualifying matches.
They're back together.
Yeah. Yeah. Unstoppable.
Right.
But like on last Tuesday when they were just fighting against the Bar to be the number one contender, I was like, well, Bar's going to get it.
Right.
And then, lo and behold, Rusev Day. Yeah, bar none.
Mm-hmm. Nice pun.
Yeah. Worked on that for hours.
I know you did. You wrote it down. He's got a piece of paper, folks. That
just
has
a
cheat sheet.
Yeah, it's not just bar none on it. It's like bar some, bar done, par done, and that was just
like Bo Leave. You just got them all listed out, just ready to rock and roll.
But yeah. So
who do you like here?
I mean, as I said leading into the last episode or last pay-per-view, like to me the New Day doesn't need to be champions.
Mm-hmm.
Like they are a great like placeholder. Like, hey, everyone loves the New Day, and they can hold it and they're good with it, but they don't need it in any way.
Mm-hmm.
So, and of course, like Rusev Day is like the fan favorite still, even with all the ups and downs that they've put the fans through. Like they still have just echoing through the stadiums chants for Rusev Day, Rusev Day. The mark in me still wants Rusev Day to come out triumphant. The Smark has been bitten too many times. Twice
Really?
bitten, once shy, or whatever that. Is it once bitten, twice shy?
You're on a roll. I'll let you know.
Right? It's blanks. But yeah, so like I'm smarking towards New Day retaining, and then like I don't know, like next month they'll go up against the Bar and they'll actually get like a real a title change there.
Right.
But yeah, the mark in me wants Rusev.
Yeah. Well, last pay-per-view, I thought Rusev was dead. I thought he was done. I still think it's a short lifespan continue. I think there's an expiration date for him and Lana.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. When him and Aiden English are together, they're a lot of fun. They play off each other very well. They got great chemistry. I'm actually gonna be right in line with you.
Yeah.
I think from a Smark perspective, they're gonna keep the belts on New Day.
Yeah.
But from a Mark perspective, I would like to see Rusev win. Even if it is his last win, let him have the tag titles.
And also from a Mark perspective, I also just see them having the New Day hold on to the titles until the Bludgeon Brothers come back. If they still want to try something with the Bludgeon Brothers. Although I also see this as being like, well, we tried, never mind, and
right.
put Rowan and Harper on the shelf again until they come up with another crappy character for them.
What do you do with them?
Although, with the rumors of Matt Hardy, hanging up the broken character, maybe this would be a great time to bring back the Wyatt family.
I'd be okay with it, but I feel like it's been done. So I don't know.
2 or 3 times.
Right. So I don't know about that, but nothing surprises me anymore, right?
Yeah. I expect the unexpected.
Right. And expect to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Right. Of course.
Now you know how a girl on the internet feels.
Aww.
What's
also,
next?
another tag team title that changed was Raw.
Jace.
Yes, so we have new tag champions.
Mm-hmm.
That happened since the last time we got together, right?
Yeah.
So we've got Ziggler, and we've got
Drew
McIntyre, right? And they're going up against Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose.
Oh, Seth Rollins, who still has the IC title as well, right?
That's correct. And he's still burning it down.
Yeah. Hasn't really done anything with it.
Who do you like? I
mean, you know me. I'm always going to pop for my boy Dean.
I know you very well.
Yeah. So and it is the year of Seth Rollins.
Thank you.
So from a mark perspective, it's hard to bet against them.
That's true.
From a smart perspective, I'm not sure. Like, it seems like they're really trying to set up Dolph and Drew as like a big powerhouse.
Agreed.
But with Dean just coming back and them, reforming the Shield yet again, I don't know if they want to have them lose on such a big, high-profile match so soon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So I could easily see it going either way. But just because of how much the WWE knows that like the Shield is a huge fan favorite, I think I'm going to go ahead and smark out to them as well.
Really?
So mark and smark to the Shield.
I'm going with the mark out to the Shield because you know how much I do love Seth Rollins.
It's the year of Seth.
It is. But I think from a smart perspective, I think they keep the belts on Ziggler and Drew, because I think it'd be too quick to kind of turn it back around.
Yeah, no, I agree, and so, like I said, I could see it going that
from
way.
a smart perspective, I think they keep that. But I think it'll be a pretty good match. I am looking forward to that one. Yeah. Next one, Daniel Bryan, Brie Bella, against the Miz and Maurice. So instead of Miz, Daniel Bryan, part deux.
Yeah. They're throwing a little spice in it,
right?
A little stank, if you will.
They had their significant others to the match.
Both former Divas champions in their own right,
That's
if I remember
correct.
correctly.
Yep.
Maurice, they keep talking about how she was a 2-time. In fact, I don't remember. I wasn't watching it at the time. Yeah. But I'll trust Michael Cole because when has he ever done me wrong?
Vintage.
Yeah. Actually, it's not Michael Cole. It's Tom Collins. Not Tom Collins.
Yeah,
Tom Collins?
Keep going.
Tim Collins?
Come on.
Jeff. Mauro Ranallo.
There you go. I like
either way, it's Corey Graves.
I think Smark and Mark from my perspective, Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. I think the Yes Movement. I really, I even though it's going to be a Miz, Daniel Bryan, we had round 1. They're going to count this as round 2.
Yeah.
And so it'll be a kind of like a 1-1, and then the next pay-per-view we're going to get round 3. Yeah. Or, the next one that they decide to have the two of them fight will be round 3.
Yeah.
But I think the Yes Movement wins.
Yeah. I will definitely mark out, well, I don't know, I'm kind of torn because I'm all about, I'm a fan of the Yes Movement, but I do love me some Miz. But I think at like a mark, like face value, I think I probably still would mark out more for Daniel Bryan,
of course,
winning. But I could see them like having this be like, I agree. Like this is going to count as part 2 of their fight, and like I kind of see them trying to recreate like the underdog thing, and maybe making Miz still come out on top, or having Miz still come out on top, just so Tuesday night he can come out and cut that beautiful promo that's like, look, I beat you twice.
Yeah, yeah.
Although, to help save face, have it be like Brie and Maurice, have Brie eat the pin.
Right.
Not have Daniel eat the pin.
Yes.
So that Daniel still is relatively unaffected, except for pride.
Yeah.
But like his character isn't hurt. His strength isn't hurt.
I'm with you.
And then that leads into like maybe at Women's Evolution, a singles match between Brie and Maurice is kind of like a rematch for it.
Sure. I'd be all about that.
I mean, I think either way they might do that anyway.
And I think that would work. And we all know, and you've probably read that Daniel Bryan re-signed with WWE.
I actually hadn't read that.
Oh, well, now you know.
Yeah. So either way, he doesn't have to win or lose.
Well, but I kind of wish that news never came out.
Yeah, no.
Then they could do, have Miz win and have it 2-0, and then have Daniel Bryan be like, fine, if I lose to you this third time, then I'm out.
Oh, yeah.
And do a retirement match. That would have been a nice build. But of course.
If only they had a team of writers.
Yeah,
at the WWE.
Because then there'd be a lot on the line.
Yeah.
I would be on the edge of my seat watching that match. And The Miz would be all about it, because then that could be his way of saying, I deleted you.
Yeah.
No offense, Matt Hardy, and you can take it. But I
erased you.
Right. I brought you in, and now I got rid of you. Yeah.
Man,
that would have been cool. But I do like your version. I thought that was cool.
Yeah. I could have. Truth be told, I figured that Daniel had actually re-signed months ago, and they were just doing that whole like, well, we won't make it public, so that the audience is like, what, will they or won't they?
Right?
Like, because that's good fucking storytelling.
It is.
And if they're in the business of making movies every week, which is what Vince says they are, then why the fuck isn't he doing good storytelling?
Whoa, look at you. Don't sugarcoat it. Come on, let it out. Tell me your real feelings.
I went to film school, all right?
Okay, we don't have a lot of time. Sorry, we're going to wrap this up.
Storytelling, I get really emotional. And yet I love wrestling.
Speaking of storytelling,
yeah.
This one goes in the category of awful storytelling. Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton.
What the fuck are they even doing?
Well, to hype the match, Jeff Hardy has come out and said that he's going to do something in this match that will blow your mind, that you will,
he's
be talking about the next day.
Swanton bomb off the top of Helena Cell.
I'd be okay with that.
Actually. I mean,
what I mean?
I know I said it. I know I no-sold it when I said it, but okay.
Yeah,
I am not going to poo-poo someone attempting suicide.
I will actually tinkle a little. I think I might get that excited. I mean, that would be pretty awesome to me.
I mean, I basically made the same joke every time Shane McMahon is in a match,
of course,
and he did his little like fall off of Hell in a Cell last year.
He had his arms waving, and then he pretended like his eyes are rolling back.
And oddly enough, that was like the best moment of that pay-per-view, but mostly because of Sami Zayn coming in and helping Kevin Owens.
That's true.
But I mean, regardless, I am never going to poo-poo someone jumping off of Hell in a Cell.
So that's their big selling point.
Yeah.
I of course. Big Mark, always have been for Jeff Hardy. Randy Orton, you can go away. I really don't care. So I'm going to smart and mark Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I am a big snooze on Randy Orton. Yeah. You know what? I'm about as interested in Randy Orton as Randy Orton seems to be in wrestling. Which is not. Why does he keep coming back?
Right.
But for the money. And Jeff Hardy, like I missed his whole, I missed the whole Hardy Boys thing. So like he doesn't have the nostalgia pop for me. And I think I've mentioned that, on the show before.
I think so, yeah.
But based on how much I really dislike Randy Orton, then yeah, I will definitely mark out for Jeff to win.
Boy, we are like right in line.
Yeah, right.
Again.
This is the polar opposite of last episode. Smarking. This is the last thing that Jeff Hardy like has on his little checklist of crazy matches to do. So I could see him retiring shortly after this match, or at least backburnering himself.
Right.
Which tradition dictates then he loses.
Jeff Hardy doesn't have to win, though, for it to be a memorable.
That too. He does not have to win.
Right.
Much like the New Day, he does not need to win.
Right. He gives you that memorable moment that it's like, oh, but who won? I don't care. But did you see what Jeff Hardy did? That's the kind of thing, and that's what I've always liked about Jeff Hardy.
So I'm smarking to Randy Orton.
Okay. Well, we came different there, but it doesn't really.
Yeah,
matter.
I don't know. If we had a Smark belt,
I keep looking at that belt.
It's beautiful.
I
right
want
next
that
to
belt.
The crown.
I do want that.
Yeah,
well, I can't get the crown. I gotta wait for the
not
next.
even. That's not even up for contention
gotta
until
wait for the takeover.
Survivor Series.
That's true.
Yeah.
But boy, that belt.
Where we have War Games 2. Yeah. But yeah, the belt is glorious.
I just have.
Where's he been?
I know.
I miss him.
Yes. Well, actually, he's been tag teaming with.
Has he? Is that part of the
Ready, Willing, and Gable? Yes, and actually,
has he brought that?
You're missing.
Back?
You're missing out.
I'm missing so much.
Yes.
Apparently, I'm missing the best stuff.
Right. It's Ready, Willing, and Glorious. Yeah, I mean,
have they actually been calling it?
Well,
don't play with my emotions. Have they been calling it that?
Yeah. Well, they've kind of like on their entrance. It's
American Glorious,
right? But I tell you, Gable, for his size, he is super impressive.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance, I'm guessing Hulu hasn't been showing that.
No.
But they have been putting on some pretty good matches.
I'll have to see if like the WWE.
So Gable kind of helped Bobby Roode out, and then this past Monday they were actually tag teamed in a match.
Yeah. Oh.
So
maybe next week they'll be in a tag match then.
Possibly. Speaking of Raw, the women's championship's on the line. We got Ronda Rousey, and we have your girl, Miss Bliss.
Little Miss Bliss.
Right. I again, I don't know what you saw from your Hulu
I did see
version.
their match this week.
I thought it was terrible.
Yeah?
Absolutely terrible. That tag match was awful. Ronda Rousey, I don't know. It's making me think, why did they put the belt on her? All of the moves that they were doing in the ring was so and of course choreographed, but it was choreographed.
Yeah.
It was the arm bar was like, okay, give me your arm.
Yeah.
Okay, great, I got it. Okay, I'm gonna twist it this way, and then I'm gonna pull in, and it's like
there was a lot of start-stop motion.
It was a lot of missed spots. A lot. It just seemed forced. It wasn't natural. And I know she's green. I know she's new. But to me,
like her last couple matches have been so much better.
Right, and
like,
that's
she
what
was
really
the match of the night for like 3 pay-per-views.
That's what threw me off.
Yeah.
I do think I'm not going to mark out if Little Miss Bliss wins, unlike somebody. So I mean, I
you know me, I do love blondes.
Yeah,
or whatever the.
Well, yeah. Your 2 favorite wrestlers, female wrestlers, are blonde. So
not Charlotte or anything,
right?
just Bliss and Carmella.
And Mella is money.
Yeah. And Dean Ambrose,
right? Who shaved off those blonde locks for you?
Real
just
quick,
like
speaking of Raw and Dean Ambrose,
yeah,
how great for Renee Young to become a full-time member of commentary, first woman to ever be full-time commentary.
100%
on one of the main shows,
and she's actually pretty good.
Yeah, and she's also doing commentary on the Mae Young Classic.
Yes,
alongside Beth Phoenix and Michael Cole.
I'm very happy about it.
Yeah,
I more power to her. She is awesome.
She's million times better than Coach,
and million times better than when she started.
Yes,
when she first started, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But no, she's awesome. She's really cool, and she seems like the type of person that if you met her in person, she'd be just as nice. You know. But getting back to this match, because you don't have forever, and I don't have forever, and we could talk forever about this stuff, and that's the thing I love about doing this podcast with you, man. Because this is like such a great time. Anyway, I don't know. I can't. I'm just gonna go easy. Smark and Mark to Ronda.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna keep the belt on her from a Smark perspective, and really Bliss, while she is smoking hot.
Yeah.
I think
the
that
biscuit butt.
I do think that I think Ronda. I've marked out to her before for pay-per-views. It's not going to stop now.
You ready to get your mind blown? I'm gonna mark out to Alexa Bliss winning.
Wow, we finally have a difference.
Yeah, right. But
hello, GCW belt.
Right, that's gonna be the match that you get it.
Or retain the MVP.
Yeah. But I agree with you that that Rousey is probably going to hold on to that belt.
Right.
So I'm going to smirk to Rousey. Like it seems like it would be a waste of her character for them to give it away her first like big title defense.
Yeah. And it's been only 3-4 weeks. So
yeah.
I think they keep it for sure.
Yeah.
On the SmackDown side, we have Charlotte versus Becky Lynch. How excited are you for this match?
This might be one of the matches that I'm more excited for.
Right.
Like, top 2, I think, on this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I am so excited. I am so in love with Becky Lynch right now.
Yeah. And I love the character development.
Blonde.
That's true. But I like the character development. I'm really...
It's a very logical place for her character to go.
I love it. If you're going to be a last kicker...
You kick some last.
Kick some last.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So many people have been complaining about it because...
That was funny. I saw that smirk and no, that was funny stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go. You know, revel in your smirk. But yeah, no. I've been seeing so many people complaining about her like kicking the shit out of Charlotte. It's like, oh, why'd they turn her heel? It's like,
right.
I don't. If you were in Becky Lynch's same position, you'd be fucking pissed off too.
Hell yeah.
And I still contend that she's not done a full on heel turn. She's just fucking pissed off at Charlotte.
Yeah.
And she's taking it out on Charlotte. There was that one week where she tried to be like, and none of you were with me, and the audience was like, yeah, we were. We were booing Charlotte when she won.
We love you.
Yeah. We still chant Becky, Becky, Becky all the time.
Yep.
Like, it's going to take a lot for her to actually be hated by the audience.
I
think she'd have to piss on a puppy.
I think they'd still like her then. I like this.
There's a small contingent of the audience that would probably like her more.
I just love this badass Becky. I wish they'd do it to Bayley. But
last Becky,
I love it.
They almost did it with Bayley. They did it for like just the end of a match, and then she was like, "No, we're gonna have a pretend lesbian thing for like 5 minutes, and then it's just gonna be like, no, we're best friends. We say we love you because we're best friends."
Yes. I like Becky as a mark out. I think from a smart perspective, it's easy just to keep it on Charlotte. What you got?
Unfortunately, I think the same thing.
Oh, yay.
We're so in sync.
WWE Championship. AJ Styles, Samoa Joe. Sunday.
For the love of Wendy.
I think
I just want to see him eating at a Wendy's
or walking down with Wendy.
Yeah,
right.
Oh.
I
or like with a girl dressed up as Wendy.
Yeah, that's kind of awkward. I think you're pushing the envelope.
Yeah,
there.
if she's young.
I'm looking forward to this match a lot.
Yeah.
I really am.
This is probably my other, like top 2 match.
It's hard for me to go against AJ Styles.
Yeah.
And for those of you that listen know how much I do love AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be hard for me to go against him, and I'm not from a mark perspective. I do have a smart feeling that AJ loses the belt.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't want him to,
mm-hmm.
But if he's going to lose it to anybody,
mm-hmm.
Samoa Joe's who he loses it to, and I'm fine with that.
To clarify, who are you marking? You're still marking for AJ?
I am.
Okay.
It's hard for me not to. Although, Samoa Joe's really growing on me.
Yeah. Dude, so when Samoa Joe first came to NXT, I didn't know him from Adam. Like, I had never seen him in TNA. I had never seen him in anything else.
Okay.
And I did not care for him. Like,
really?
legit. Like, not even like, oh, he's a heel, I hate him. Like, I was just like, I don't like him. I don't like how he talks on the mic. I don't, whatever. Like, he has a cool entrance song. Cool. Which they haven't really fucked with, which is nice.
Right.
But since coming to the main roster, and more specifically, like, since this feud with AJ started, I have like almost like fallen in love with him.
You didn't fall in love when he was fighting Shinsuke in NXT?
No,
really.
Well, for that there was too much back and forth with the belt.
Okay.
And more specifically, it was too much back and forth with him and Finn with the belt, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But yeah, like I was just kind of like, like okay, he's cool and all, but
will this be our second difference of the night?
It is.
Nice. Good.
Because as much as I enjoy AJ Styles, I'm kind of over him being the champ. and I'm smarkin' and a markin' to my new daddy, Samoa Joe.
Whoa! All right.
Yeah,
I like it.
It might have been that comment that made me really. I'll be your new daddy.
Yeah, Daddy's coming home. All right. Yeah. So the last match that I have is the Universal Championship between Braun Strowman, who's cashing in his Money in the Bank to do this match, against the loved Roman Reigns.
Statistically, poor choice to announce your cash in ahead of time.
Yes.
I mean, granted, the only other time that it's been done was
Cena, right?
Yeah, Raw 1000. Cena.
Yeah.
He lost.
Shocker.
Yeah, it is a shocker because Cena. Spoilers: Cena wins.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Who you like?
Finally, Roman Reigns is in the main event, and it's worth it.
Yeah,
because it's first. I mean, last pay-per-view was the main event as well. But
of course,
at least now, it's the Universal Championship on the line. So therefore, yeah, it should be in the main event. Awesome, fine.
Right.
It's not just it's Roman.
Right. Come on, who you like?
I mean, I love me some big boys. No,
we're talking about this match.
Oh, right. The hands. No, I still love Braun. He's still the big to my little, of Miss Bliss.
Oh, right.
They're Team Little Big. And no, I just he's especially out of the two of them, he is the more lovable.
Sure, yeah.
Lovable one. And he's, I mean, every night that he's on the show, he kills it.
Uh-huh.
Even when people are like, "What? Why are they teaming him with two heels? He's the biggest organic babyface they've had ever since Becky Lynch." And it's but he's the fucking monster amongst men. He's gonna be a monster.
Hands.
You're gonna get those hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Smark, I've been done dirty. Too many times. I can totally see them, finding a way for Roman to come out victorious and holding on to this until WrestleMania or something big like that. So, fine. I've come to terms with that. At least it's being fucking defended regularly as opposed to once every couple months.
Right.
So, okay. Mark is my big daddy Braun. And Smark is Roman.
Based off the way that the picks are going, I still have to go with Braun as a mark out.
Yeah.
I can't mark out to Roman Reigns winning.
I mean, I marked out to Roman Reigns winning last pay-per-view.
I can't. Yeah, I just can't. There's nothing. Well, because he beat Brock
because
Lesnar.
he beat Brock.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I think
I was totally fine if they had taken it off of him right there on Monday Night Raw.
I think I'm gonna continue my streak. I don't think I've ever marked out to Roman Reigns for anything since we've started this podcast.
Yeah.
And today's not gonna be that day.
No.
I'm gonna be the same as you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have two differences, and your
Great,
odds
we might still tie.
Your odds of retaining are very high.
Yeah.
But I can't do it.
Yeah,
I will.
Well, you won't sabotage the sanctity of the mark predictions,
and I can't. I can't. So I will mark out for Braun Strowman winning.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I think it's well deserved. It's overdue.
It's true. He has earned it with a T.
Yes,
a capital
T. Thank you. Yep. Just like my name. And then duh. I do think that Roman Reigns, from a Smark perspective, I could see them.
I could see them doing some sort of Shield coming in.
Yep.
Doing something.
Yep.
Because there's no rule about breaking into the cage or something like that.
And the more that they come and help Roman, the less I have interest in the other two.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, I like Seth Rollins. I like Dean Ambrose. But I'm really done with Roman Reigns.
It's disappointing to see them being his sidekicks when he needs to be their enforcer.
Exactly. That's my problem. You hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
Right.
No, and I totally agree.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's all I got. That's all you got?
Yeah.
I think this was another
Real quick,
fun show.
we could have saved this for the next episode, but I'm really excited about it. I did want to announce that for those of you that don't know, we do record in the DC area.
Yes.
And in the coming weeks, SmackDown episode 1000 is going to be filmed at the Capital One Arena here in DC.
Yes.
And young master,
who's going?
Who? We.
What?
We are going. We procured tickets.
You and I are going?
Floor seats.
Together,
sitting right next to each other, for better or for worse.
Look for us with a GCW sign.
Yeah. Oh man, I should bring in my belt.
No, seriously.
They're like, isn't that just a Raw women's belt? It's like, no, clearly it's a GCW belt.
Duh. And it says Go Men's.
Yeah.
Duh.
I'll have to actually put the G on it. Yes.
I am very excited.
Yeah. Oh, Soups excites.
Yes, this is awesome. So yes, thank you for that announcement. Actually, that was a good announcement.
Yeah, it's a good way to end the episode. Not on not on Mr. RR himself.
That's true.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. High note.
Thank you. So,
So thank you for listening. We'll be right back after. Not right back.
Yeah,
but we'll be back in a couple days with our recap. I'm going to be out of town the first part of the week, so it might be a very late episode.
Oh, good. So all of you with day planners, get that ready and get on Chris's schedule.
Yeah, exactly. Just follow the Twitter. I'll post a tweet about it.
Hell yeah. Hey, until next time, buddy. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, are we gonna ET touch?
We just touched.
All right. Well, see ya.
This has been another Geek Out production. If you enjoyed what you heard, hey, we've got a special episode every Friday. Of course, there's the usual catching up show every Wednesday, and you get book club episodes just about every Tuesday these days. Thanks for listening.